I'm almost picking her up. Hi, welcome. This is yoga. So we just had cardio before this. My dog can tell that I'm sweaty. If you have a block and either a ring or a strap, go ahead and have that near you. And we're gonna start with the block today. Placing it behind our shoulder blades. Justa, go lay down, Justa. Behind our shoulder blades. Try to place your head onto the ground. We're just gonna start with a gentle hip and heart opener. So bring your soles of your feet together, if that's comfortable for you. And then just let your arms come out into a T. Take a moment here to just feel into your breath. Feel grounded into the earth, the gravity of the earth. Adjust that block as you need. If the block's not comfortable, you can take it out of the way. And just feel into your breath, into the gravity of the earth. And if it's comfortable for you, place your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your stomach, feeling into your heartbeat, into your breath body, relaxing, sinking into the earth, feeling into your breath. The gravity grounds you and your breath lifts you up. Just take a few more deep breaths here, feeling into it. And on your next exhalation, roll to your right side and just take that block out of the way. If you had it there, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Breathe into it. Say, I love you to yourself. And now place your hands onto your knees and start circling. Circle through the hips. Drawing that belly in. Just loosen up through those hip flexors. And then as you feel guided, go the other way. Just notice while you're here if you feel any tension, any resistance. No judgments, no expectations. Just breathe, trying to bring awareness into any space that's talking to you. Good. And then find the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles and hug in toward your pelvic bone as you use the elbows to gently press open through the hips. Breathe. Good. One more deep breath here. And now cross your left ankle over your right knee. Gently press onto your thigh right above your left knee. Keep this left foot flexed. And then at your own comfort level, start hugging your right leg in with the option to circle the ankle on your right side. Keep breathing. Relaxing, feeling into the breath, the gravity of the earth. And then whenever you're ready, just reverse the direction of that ankle circle. Good. And now we're going to straighten up this right leg. Start hugging the leg in. If you have a ring or a strap, go ahead and hook it onto your right foot. And with the option to gently press onto your left knee. So we have kind of a figure four. Actually, it looks a lot like a four, like upside down four. Your leg should look like a four. Keep hugging that right leg in and press the left leg out. Make sure you keep your left foot flexed. Actually, both feet are flexed. We're going to take a few more deep breaths into this, and then we're going to start pointing and flexing the right foot. Good, one more breath in. And now point and flex that right foot. Keep pressing your left knee open. Good. Another 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to place both hands onto the ring. Rock yourself all the way up. And then try to place that right foot onto the floor in front of you. So I'm just angling myself so you guys can see. Keep pressing that left leg down and gently hinge forward into that right leg. Maybe you can take the strap away and hold onto it with your foot. Try to keep pressing the left knee down with your left hand. Hold onto your right foot with a strap or your hand. 5 more deep breaths. On your exhalation, we're going to step this left foot on the outside of our right leg. Hug it in nice and tight. Hook that right elbow on your left knee and start looking behind you. Gentle spinal twist. Look behind that left shoulder. Draw the belly in. Keep your chin parallel to the ground. Breathe here. With each exhalation, you could go deeper if it feels good. Keep breathing your belly button in towards your spine. 3 more deep breaths. And now we're going to come into a heart opener. So keep the legs just like they are, and then open up to the other side. See if you can bring the left arm on the inside part of that left leg. Look behind your right shoulder. Breathe. Keep twisting, drawing that belly in, opening up through the heart. Use your arms to help you twist, but make sure your spine stays long the whole time. Good. One more deep breath. Exhale back to center. Sure. Yeah. And then we're going to roll back onto your back. Make sure you have your ring near you. And we're just going to switch sides. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Yeah, it's good to have some layers, Gabby. And gently press onto that right knee. Right foot stays flexed. Maybe this is as far as you can go. If it's available or comfortable for you, start hugging your left leg in and use your right elbow to help you. Is she here? All right, love you. Bye. All right, with that option to circle the ankle on your left side. Good. Good. Keep hugging in. Breathe. Keep using that right elbow to help you get deeper. Feel that stretch in through the hip flexor. And if you are circling the ankle on the left, make sure you go both ways. Keep breathing into it. And then we're going to start bringing this left leg up. If you have that ring or the strap, go ahead and hook your left foot onto it. Gently hug in, both feet stay flexed with your option to gently press onto your leg, not on the knee joint, just a little bit above or below the knee joint. Stay here and breathe. 5 deep breaths, and then we're going to point and flex through that foot. Good, and then when you're ready, start pointing and flexing the foot on the left leg. Right foot stays flexed, keep pressing the leg open on your right side. Good. One more, and then both hands onto the ring or the strap. Put a little bend in your knee. Rock yourself all the way up, maybe on the first or second time. And then we're just gonna start hugging into this long leg. Gently put a little bit of weight onto that bent right knee, keeping that right foot flexed. If you can reach your foot with your arm, with your hand, go ahead and hold onto that foot. Extend, lengthen through the heel. 5 deep breaths here. Relax into it, melt into it, breathe into it. Good, one more deep breath. On your exhalation, gently bring yourself up, and we're gonna take this right foot and just place it on the outside of your left leg. Start hugging this right leg in, hooking left elbow onto your right foot, and then start adding your twist. Look behind you, behind that right shoulder. Make sure your spine stays long. Twist even your eyeballs, chin parallel to the ground. Breathe inward. Good, 5 more deep breaths, and then we'll go into our heart opener. On the exhalation, gently unwind. Now we're gonna see if we can place this right hand on the inside of the leg. You could keep it bent or straighten it. Start looking behind that other shoulder, that left shoulder, stretching even your eyeballs. 5 deep breaths here. And on your exhalation, gently unwind. Take both legs long in front of you. Press onto the ground. Straighten up through the spine. Wiggle, make sure any flesh is out of the way. And then imagine like you're trying to elevate yourself up off the ground, pressing those hands into the ground with your shoulders nice and low, spine straight, grounding through the seat bones, lifting through the crown of your head. 3 more deep breaths here, and then we're going to add a bind and a fold. Good. On the next exhalation, take your hands behind you. If you can easily interlace the fingers, interlace the fingers. If not, go ahead and grab your strap, your ring, or something to help connect. And then we're going to open up through the chest and bend through the elbows. Open and bend. When you bend, you can put a little round through the spine and let the chin come down. When you open, try to lift up through the chest. Good. Move with that breath. Nice. Good, about 3 more, and then we're just gonna stay with our chest open. And the next time that you have that chest open, arms long, see how high you can lift the arms, see how high you can lift the chin. Try not to let the shoulders come up by your ears. Stay here, 5 breaths, and then we're gonna hinge forward. Good, and now on the exhalation, start hinging forward. Keep bringing those arms up behind you. Try to have your face, your chin looking forward, like your chin is reaching towards your toes, and those arms are still coming up as high as you can. 5 more deep breaths. All right, now stay here with everything but your arms. Let your arms come forward, reach towards your toes. See if you can catch your toes and then just move your seat bones side to side, get the flesh out of the way. Maybe a little wiggle in your knees and just forward fold here. Try to hold onto your feet. If you can't touch your feet, then get a strap, a ring. Keep breathing, folding into it. Good, 5 more deep breaths. Stretch out that low back, into the hamstrings, all the way through the Achilles heels, in through the arcs of your feet. Breathe through it all. Good, 1 more deep breath. On the exhalation, slowly walk yourself up. Try to round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Now we're gonna take hands right by our side like we're doing in the staff pose. Point your right foot, the left foot can stay flexed, and then just start lifting up just your right leg. Use your hands pressing into the ground if you need to help. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it up as high as you can and cross it over the midline of your body and then back to center. Cross over and center, just 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep it crossed, legs crossed. Flex your feet, reset through the seat bones, and then we're gonna hug back in. Try to catch your feet if you can. You should feel that stretch a little bit deeper now. Keep your feet flexed as you breathe and hug in. 5 more deep breaths. Drawing the belly in. Little lift through the chin. Good, 1 more deep breath in. And on the exhalation, slowly round yourself up. Lift up that right leg, set it back onto the ground. Keep the right foot flexed this time. Point your left foot and just little lifts up and down with that left leg. Hands pressing onto the ground to lengthen through the spine. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it up here and then cross over the midline of the body to the right side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now set that leg down, both feet flexed. Lift up, reset through the seat bones, wiggle if you need. And then start reaching back towards your feet, hold onto your feet. So you should have your opposite hand on opposite foot, right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. 5 more deep breaths here, just breathe. Keep folding in, let the exhalation get you deeper. Good, 1 more deep breath in. And on the exhalation, walk yourself up your legs. You can keep your legs crossed in the same way and then just bring them up towards you. So you can rock all the way up, finding a tabletop position in the center of your mat. Begin rounding and arcing. Moving through the spine, make little movements. Going not just forward and backward, but also right and left, or whatever your body is telling you. Work out all those little kinks. Try to inhale into the belly and exhale into the back. Good. Remember that your neck is also part of your spine. Let that get some movement also. And then the next time that you find a rounded spine, stay here, just stay in this rounded pose and then start swaying around, moving through it. Move through the hips, through the shoulders. Good, and then as you feel guided, reverse the direction whenever you're ready. Take your time, you could go at whatever pace is comfortable for you. Might be different from day to day or even just moment to moment. Maybe you want to go a little slower or a little faster. Just feel into it. If you're feeling anything that's especially talking to you, stay there and hug and breathe into it. Lean into it. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on your next exhalation, find a flat tabletop back. Now we're just gonna isolate through the shoulders and roll the shoulders back. Try to keep your back as flat as you can, the belly in, especially that low back flat, and just roll your shoulders back. Isolating through the shoulders. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just go your other way when you're ready. Isolating through the shoulders, roll the opposite way than you were going before. Keep breathing through it. Good, another 3, 2, and 1. Curl your toes and we're pressing into a downward facing dog. First down dog of the day, walk it out, move through it. Tuck that chin into your chest, straighten up through the back. Breathe. Just let the blood drain to your head. Let your heart open, shoulders open, fingers nice and wide. And put as much or as little movement as you want through the knees and the hips as you walk your dog. 5 more deep breaths. If at any time you need to, you can come back into your tabletop, moving into a cat-cow or even into a child's pose. Good, another 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot forward. Let your left foot go out to an angle. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up into a warrior 1 pose. Let that left foot go out to that angle. Right hip shifts all the way back to be in line with your right hip. So if you need to adjust your stance, go ahead and adjust your stance. Draw that belly in, lengthen through the spine, open up through the shoulders with the option to interlace the outer 3 fingers. Stay here and just breathe. Good, 1 more deep breath. On the exhalation, open into your warrior 2. Take your right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe you can even go a little bit wider with your stance. Tuck in that tailbone. Now the shoulders stack over your hips. Imagine somebody's pulling your arm behind you and then sink even lower. Gaze forward, palms facing down. Breathe here. And now look behind you. Stretch out through the neck, through the shoulders, breathe. Actively engage through your muscles as you stretch out your neck, like you're strengthening into it as you stretch it. A really focused, concentrated stretch and breathing at the same time. Now keep looking behind you, and now bring your palms facing up. Feel the stretch change into your forearms, all the way through your arms as they tee out. Keep breathing. On your next exhalation, look back forward. Stretch out that neck with that intense, concentrated stretch and strengthening as you breathe. One more breath here. On your exhalation, bend your right elbow, place it onto your forearm onto your leg, and stretch the left arm all the way out to the other end of the room. Imagine somebody's pulling your fingertips, stretching out through the arm, but open up through your shoulder. Look up through the ceiling, breathe. Good. One more deep breath here. On your exhalation, we're going to take this right hand and start sinking it down low. If you can touch the floor easily, touch the floor. If it's not easy for you to touch the floor, go ahead and get your block and put your block under your hand, right in line with your shoulder. And I want your arm to push onto your leg. So you should be pushing the inner thigh push with your arm as you gaze upward. 5 deep breaths here, and then we're having an option to bind. On your exhalation, bend that left arm, place it behind your low back, and then if you wanted to, you could take your right hand and connect your fingers. You could always use that strap to help you if you need to. Or keep your right hand onto the ground and left hand onto the back. So whatever's comfortable for you, 5 more deep breaths. Keep opening up through the chest. On your exhalation, untangle yourself, place both hands back in line with your shoulders. Point your hip forward, toe forward. Hands come under your shoulders, and then just little bend and lifts through that knee behind you, that left knee. Little bend and lifts. Make sure your toes and your knee are both pointing in the same direction as you bend and lift. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna keep this knee lifted. Adjust yourself as needed. We're gonna balance, placing our hands onto our knee, press onto that knee, that front right knee. Stretch out through your spine, keep your shoulders low. You have the option to extend your left arm and then take it over to the right side and then back behind you. Stretching out from fingertips to toe. 5 more deep breaths wherever you're at. On your exhalation, slowly unwind your hands back under your shoulders. Step back into a plank line. Hold your plank, 5 deep breaths. Squeeze through the core, through your glutes, quads. Gaze slightly forward, back straight. Good, another 3, 2. On the next exhalation, bend the elbows, start lowering down to the mat slowly. Point your toes, Place your hands low on that rib cage. Squeeze your elbows in towards your body and then lift as high or as low as you want to go. Cobra, baby cobra, or up dog. Good. Keep breathing. 5 more deep breaths here. With your option to look behind you, side to side, or just stay looking toward the center. Keep breathing. 2 more deep breaths. And bring it back to center, curl your toes, press back into your downward facing dog. Walk your dog. We have 10 deep breaths here. If you don't want to walk your dog, you can just hold your neutral down dog. If you get tired in your down dog, you can move it into your tabletop and move through cat-cow, or you can come into your child's pose. Remember, this is your practice. Listen to your body. Do what feels good for you. Let the breath guide you. We have 5 more deep breaths if you want to just hold your down dog or keep walking your dog. And on your next exhalation, now we're going to step the left foot forward. Take your right foot out to an angle. When you're ready, come into your warrior one pose. Try to shift your hips so they're both pointed forward, shining forward like headlights. Tuck in that tailbone, lengthen through your spine. Palms touch with the option to interlace the outer 3 fingers. 5 deep breaths here. Feel strong. You're a warrior. You're powerful. Confident. Grounded into the earth and connected into the universe. Good. 1 more deep breath here. On the exhalation, let your arms open into warrior 2. Palms are going to start facing down with that gaze forward, and adjust as you need to so you can stack your shoulders over your hips. Imagine somebody's pulling that back arm and sink even lower. Widen your stance even more. Keep breathing, stretching even your fingers. Good. 1 more breath here. And the exhalation is going to look behind you. Look behind you. Stretch that neck out. Keep your spine nice and long, shoulders open. Keep grounding into the earth. Stretch out those arms. 2 more deep breaths, and then we're going to open the palms toward the ceiling. Keep looking behind you. And then open those palms up. Keep looking behind you. Keep stretching out your arms. Good. 1 more breath here. And the exhalation is going to look forward. Keep those palms facing up, arms stretched out. 3 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, bend that arm in front of you, that left arm, set the forearm onto the thigh, reach your right arm all the way out to the other end of the room. Stretch even your fingers. Open up through the ceiling. Good. Imagine that you're just breathing in through that side body. One more breath here. And now we're gonna slowly sink this arm to the ground. That left arm to the ground. Use that block to help stack your hand onto if you need it. And then use your arm, that left arm, to open up your left inner thigh. Keep opening up through the ceiling, through the sky. We have 5 deep breaths, and then we have our option to bind. All right, if you're feeling good, stay here. Or if you want to place that right hand behind your low back with the option to thread your left arm under your leg, connect those fingers in whatever way is comfortable for you, whether you're using a strap, a band, a ring, or just those fingers. Keep looking up to the ceiling. 5 more deep breaths. Good. The exhalation unwinds you. Slowly start finding your hands under your shoulders. Point your back toe forward. Hands stay under your shoulders as we do little knee dips. Down and up. This is where you can feel your stretch, your distance that's comfortable for you, and a nice long lunge. Up and down, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next time the knee is up, make sure you feel nice and balanced. Adjust yourself as needed. When you're ready, place those hands onto your thigh if that's available for you. Press into that knee. Keep sinking low in your hips. You could stay here, or you have the option to extend your right arm, and you could take it over to the left side and then all the way back. Stretch from fingertips to toe. 5 deep breaths. And the exhalation starts taking your hands back under your shoulders. Step back into your plank line. We're gonna hold that plank again for 5 deep breaths. Feeling strong, powerful, balanced. On the exhalation, bend the elbows, lowering down until you come all the way down onto your mat. Point your toes, take your hands low on the rib cage and press it up. And whatever is comfortable for you, either a low or high cobra or all the way into your up dog. Only difference with up dog is you're lifting your hips up off the ground. Cobra, your hips stay onto the ground. So whatever is comfortable for you. With the option to look right and left, if that feels good, or you can just keep looking forward. You look behind you, side to side. It gives you an added little neck stretch. Good, 3 more deep breaths, and then we're gonna come into a bow pose, and then we'll press back into a child's pose. So we're gonna take this stretch a little bit deeper, and then we'll counter stretch it. When you're ready, start lowering back onto the ground. Hold onto your ankles. And then reach up as high as you can with your legs and your chest. 5 deep breaths here. And on your exhalation, let your knees lower wider than your hips. Place your hands on under your shoulders and then press it back into an extended arm child's pose. Try to place your forehead onto the mat or a block. And then keep pressing your weight so you feel that stretch all the way down your back, into the low back. Now start walking your hands all the way over to the right side. And then try to place your left hand on top of your right hand. Feel that stretch deepen through the left side body. On the next exhalation, walk it all the way over to the left side. Keep widening your knees at your own comfort level. Press into the ground with the option to stack your right hand on top of your left and breathe. And on your exhalation, walk it all the way back to center. Find yourself in a comfortable hero's pose. So if it's comfortable for you to sit onto your heels, do that, or you can get a block and you could prop yourself up onto a block at whatever height is comfortable for you. If it's extremely uncomfortable to sit onto your heels, you can bring your legs out in front of you. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, let your arms come down and twist one direction, whatever way you want. Use your hand onto your leg to help you twist. Use your arms and your fingertips to help you twist. Just look behind you. Try to keep your spine long, twisting even your eyeballs. 3 more deep breaths. On the next inhalation, inhale, reach the arms back up. Deep breath here at the top. Exhale, twist your other way. Arms come down. Use those hands to help you twist. Breathe. Each exhalation is going to get you deeper into that twist, or just stay in whatever comfortable twist is for you. Good, 1 more deep breath. And on the inhalation, inhale, you reach your arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, let the arms just come down by your side. Lift up, cross your legs behind you and rock your legs forward, right out in front. We're gonna come into boat. We're gonna go from boat to canoe, and then we're gonna release it into Savasana. So make sure you're on the center of your mat so that we can release into Savasana. Find your boat pose. We're going from boat to canoe, back to boat, to canoe. 5 more times. Boat, canoe, 5, boat, canoe, 4, boat, canoe, 3, boat, canoe, 2, boat, canoe, stay in canoe, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release into your Savasana. Take a big deep breath in and exhale, sigh it out. Make any little adjustments, get comfortable. Make sure your hips and your shoulders feel grounded. And just relax into the earth, feeling the gravity of the earth. Feeling your breath. Feeling in that perfect balance of the horizontal earthly plane and the vertical universal plane. And start making small movements, wiggling fingers, toes, blinking your eyes. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Send lots of love into your body, into your heart, into your breath. And wrap your right arm around both legs. Let the legs go to the right side. Look to the left. Take a few breaths here. And bring it back to center and other side. Wrap the left arm around both legs. Let both legs go over to the left and gently look to the right. And bring it back to center. Take both hands behind your legs and rock yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Move your head side to side, make it feel good, nice and loose and long. Take a few in each direction. Any little kinks, finish working them out. Oh, it feels so good. And then when you're ready, bring your arms all the way up, palms touching at the top. Exhale, enter heart center one more time, up and around. Inhale, reach it up, stretch. Breathe, exhale, bring it into your heart center. Thumbs to your heart. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.